Hello friends and welcome to another video. I'll be playing a 10 minutes game here on chess.com. Let's see who is our opponent. Is it Romania or no, Colombia or Venezuela? Okay, Caro Khan. Right? Bishop e7 or queen e7? Queen e7 I think most of the times. And okay, this is pretty much balanced, I think. Probably pretty much balanced. This one? Oh, okay, at least we do have a target now. You're gonna bring the king? Yeah, brave. All right, let's get going. So a good grip on the e5 square so he cannot push. And okay, we're gonna put all the pressure here. Oh, bishop there. You're gonna play bishop there. Okay, let's build pressure here. Let's build up pressure. Let's build up. Trying to restrict our opponent most we can. Still with a good grip on e5, but they go g4, g5 ideas. I don't know. My knight here would be good, but okay, he can play e5 at this point. Cannot push e5, so he's trying something like this again. Maybe he should play h4 or g4. I like g4. I'm gonna play g4. Yeah, okay. At least we stopped him here. And how do we go on? Be careful here. Okay. Build pressure. Cannot play bishop e7, can he? I don't think he can. Bishop e7, maybe rook takes, bishop takes, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, king takes, c5. He got his pawn back. Okay, can I capture here? What's the idea here? Of course, it seems like a bad idea to do this, but yeah, and it's probably is. Let's just play simple chess here. Don't want to risk too much. And now we bring the king on, and we're fine. I don't believe you're gonna play this, right? You cannot also move the king because you're protecting the pawn. What? This move is amazing. He's threatening this now. Then finally he will be able to play e5 at some point. This move is very nice. I do like a lot this move. It has a good aesthetics. Knight a8. Yeah, that's a good move. Very good. Okay, you got it. You got it. Yeah, I don't think I have to exchange here because I can keep the pressure and all that, but then there will be a little attack here. So this move kind of provokes him and only then go here. So his knight is out of squares. Oh, I'm gonna try this very risky idea now. Safe move was to just exchange and probably we're gonna have a draw, but now we're risking it all because this becomes a serious target now, and this becomes like this kind of hunt where I do have a weakness here. He does have a weakness there. Okay, I don't have to move my knight here, so I'm going to play this move. I'm gonna play a5 next. And then I'm gonna play this side of the board now. Right? Seems logical. Another idea would be rerouting the knight to this square. I think it's the good time to do it. Okay, he can give me check here, but just go back. Can he double and then he'll be threatening checkmate, right? Yeah. Not a good idea to reroute the knight unless I was exchanging the bishop. But okay. This idea is not possible right now. And he's gonna play this next move, so tough decision going on. Okay, if I play this, he's gonna play there. Then knight e4 check goes back. He doubles the rooks. Then I think I'm in trouble. Probably losing on the spot. So yeah, we don't want to do that. Okay. Okay, I do like this move. So I'll let him play that. And I go here. Bishop goes to b6 and his bishop is tied up. Unless he plays knight a8 again. Let's see what's gonna happen. We still have this target. This pawn is protected. Can try to switch to the attack on the C column at some point. But it's good to be attacking this guy, otherwise this rook would be free. But the rook still has to guard the pawn. Can he push the pawn now? It's kind of risky, right? Push the pawn, yeah. Oh, here comes the knight. I think I will not move here. Yeah, I won't move. I think I'll play this. And now, play like this. Play like this, just a few repetitions. But also I could go for something like pawn takes first. If pawn takes, I go here, but then he defends. Okay, I can play here, but this bishop here is still annoying. 5 minutes, 7 minutes, I'm worse on time for sure, but there are some possibilities here. I think I needed to waste a tempo here, but I don't know how. E5. E5 is very interesting, right? Because I'm threatening to capture. If he captures here, maybe I create a passer. I would be sacrificing a pawn. Is that really good? Is that a good smart thing to do? Is that a smart thing? I don't know. And if I capture and exchange it all, I'm down a pawn and for no compensation. How about going this? And then I'm free to move the knight. Yes, I'm gonna do it. Because I do have a tempo here. Yes, and now I exchange the rook. And now I don't care this check. I really don't care. He could go after this pawn, but I defend. Then, okay, a check is possible. But, he should have gone first here. And only the check after. The one, then I would probably need to exchange. Okay, now he's threatening there. I guess I'm gonna close it. Okay, that's risky because he's threatening to capture here now. And then there. How can I go on? This move seems powerful. So he's gonna grab it. And then I'm going here and I'm attacking here and there. He would take. He will have a very dangerous passed pawn. So let's grab it this first. 3 minutes. Okay, can play the safe move. But if I want to be aggressive, super aggressive, I go here and here. And you know what? I want to be super aggressive. Let's go. All in now. This is all in now. All in, all win. Let's try to see if it comes a win, but we got a tough game ahead for sure. A really tough game ahead. So now is a triple attack. Of course, he can get a tempo. Which probably he will do. But I do like my position. See good perspectives for this pawn. And it's not so scary that this combined attack with the bishop and rook against my king, because not that scary at all. Okay. So what am I threatening here? This pawn, all right. But he will try to push the pawn. I'm threatening the rook, I'm threatening the pawn, and I'm threatening this pawn. I'm also threatening knight here with the pawn pushes. So he won a tempo, just got out of the attack, and he's probably gonna push. It's gonna be wild, my friends. It's gonna be wild. The point is that I take this pawn with a tempo on the bishop because I'm threatening to capture and promote with no way to escape. So if he captures here with the king, then I go here with the rook. He has to go here, for example. Well, I don't know. Maybe I capture with the knight. Yeah, probably better. Then I have two passers. He also have two passers. This is a tough game, tough end game. So at this point, I'm a pawn down, but this is not what is counting now because, you know, one of those pawns are going to fall. But the question is who is going to promote first? I feel my king is super safe here. His king is very far from my passer. What a tough position. I think he's going to push the pawn, but what to do? I don't know if I'd better play here, then close here. Oh, I do have this beautiful idea. Oh my gosh, I do have. That's my threat. That's my immediate threat, because if I play this, no matter what he does, I'm going to push. And there's really no way to prevent it. This is beautiful. This is my threat, guys. Because if he takes with the bishop, I take with the pawn, and he tries to stop me, I just push. And he takes, and I promote. I'm probably better. Very nice. So he's going to play... Okay, let's do it. I don't know. Did I do the right thing? Oh, I blundered. Maybe I blundered. Or maybe I have to play it here then. After, because only now I realize that he takes and takes, right? So it was not a good move unless I'm lucky now, because I probably blundered. Let's see what's gonna happen. Maybe I'm lucky here, because if takes, I go here. If takes again, I do like this, and even if I go here, he cannot stop me. So maybe the idea is correct, but I was kind of lucky. Let's see what's gonna happen, because still not comfortable with what I just done. I think he probably has some way to escape this. I mean, probably here, right? Well, but then I just go here. Is it gonna work? Well, if it works, then it will be probably one of my most creative plays and the most lucky ones as well, because I didn't calculate everything properly. I had the intuition that it was good, but I was regretting for a moment. But then I found this knight d3 idea, which he cannot play. Maybe he has to just give back material. No, I just take here and... Oh, okay, maybe he can do this. No, I just push. Yeah, I just push. Yeah, he plays rook c1, I play pawn push. And then if he takes, then I take. And I'm promoting. Nice. Now he's spending all his time here in this position, which I'm a rook down, but seems my pawn is going to promote. He can try to push his pawn as well, like a4, a3, a2. Let's see. But his king is exposed, and okay, but a5, I think a4, a3, a2 works. So a4, b7, a3, promotes, a2. What do I do? Yeah, I see that I have draw. Yeah, I can even play like queen against queen and rook, but I don't want to draw. I want to win this. I thought I was winning. Probably I'm gonna flag him, but yeah, probably rook e5 was a blunder. But let's see. I don't think this was the best move. I think he needed to push the pawn. We can analyze later. But this is a very nice position, which I can capture two pieces, but I don't. I mean, now the rook cannot escape, because had I taken the bishop, then I would have been in trouble. Now I'm forced to capture because I want to promote. And there's no checkmate here, like ideas or nothing like that. I'm simply getting my queen, and I'm threatening many pawns now, and the king is exposed. I'm probably better, although he's like many pawns up. But you know, those pawns are all fragile, and they are not advanced as they should be. So here it should be an easy win. But let's see. Yeah, should be an easy win now, because we could even try to get the rook. Okay, he resigns the game. What an interesting game. Let's see. I think I blundered. Let's see the report here. I don't think rook e5 was really a good move. So let's see. Wow, the accuracy was very high, but for sure there was a mistake here, and probably rook e5, right? Yeah. Rook e5 like was very creative, but was not the best approach. He could have taken with the bishop here. Let's see the best approach. Take with the bishop and play rook d1. Okay, and there's no way to... Okay, the computer is kind of crazy here, because I could still try this. This is crazy. This is crazy. Then he takes, not allowing this. So I take here, and yeah, now he has to play perfectly, but it's not that hard to see these moves. So instead, after a5, let me okay, the engine is here on the screen. So I was trying to, yeah, I mean, this is no brainer, right? I should have gone for the simple and good chess, and I'm winning here. Even b7 here, but knight takes e6 more natural. I'm just threatening to capture and push, and probably there's no way defense against it, because the bishop has no good square, right? Yeah, I mean, if he goes back all the way down, then I can put my knight on c6 probably. Yeah, let's see this. So he's cut, so he has to go somewhere. Rook e8 or b7 or knight c6. I like knight c6. He started, and then at the right time here, let's say he starts to push in the pawn, and then at the right time I could do something like this, right? Or is it still bad? Let's see. Let's see this. Yeah, this time it would be good. It would be a brilliant move. So the idea was correct, but the execution needed to be improved. So I was lucky, and I felt I did. When I did this move, and I saw that there was this theme that this pawn here was like, even if I push the pawn, he pushes again. So, wow. So I was lucky this time. So, and now knight d3 is the only move, but he can still draw here. How? Now, is this not good? Oh, because I have queen a7 with queen takes. Okay. So how can he draw here? Rook to b4? Wow. And then takes. And then I'm going to play this position here. And this is chances for both sides. But it's still not easy to... Yeah, he protects the pawn. And the king is kind of protected with this lot of pieces here. Yeah, but he cannot go here because this pawn is going to hang after queen e7, right? Yeah, this would be a mistake. Not, he can still survive here. Wow. Oh. Chess is hard, my friends. He can still survive here. It's because he's got kind of a fortress here, right? And there's probably no way to exploit it. All right, so it was a very interesting game. Of course, I'm not too proud of my rookie five. Like I would be proud if this was like the correct execution of this idea. But okay, if it worked, it worked. But yeah, now B7 is winning. Okay, so yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting, and he resigned here because yeah, I don't know I would probably not play this G5 idea here. This is the computer move. I would probably go for the pawn, or maybe try a few more checks. Maybe prioritize the those two connected pawns. Probably I was gonna do something like this. All right, guys, that's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for your audience, and see you next time.